Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Washington Wizards. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Pacers matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. C.J. McCollum is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Alexander Sarr. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Irving in at the point. Here's Davis following the three-pointer by Washington. Lays it up and banks it in. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Flagg. Count that bucket.
Man, Flagg can expect plenty of contact this season. Defenders are going to give him some hard treatment.
Takes a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Irving looking it over. To the paint. Stolen by Coulibaly. Middleton finds McCollum. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah. Surprise not playing with serpents.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Drills it from deep.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Middleton attacking. Stolen by Gafford. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Pass to Thompson. Outside Davis. And it's 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from. Well, make no mistake about it, Anthony Davis is still one of the best two-way players in this league.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Pass to Middleton. Sarr with a screen on Davis. And he's going for the oop here. Sarr misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off and it forced the miss.
That one drops for him.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
For 3, McCollum. Mavericks with the rebound. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Over Middleton. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Davis has got his second basket on the night.
Screw Nasred.
That comes off the assist by Middleton.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Pass to Davis. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And this will be a
run, pick and roll. That's how Dallas does it.
Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in.
At the line for 1, Anthony Davis.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
flag. Lets it go from
Screw Naz Red.
left side of the rim. It swirls in for him. Flag's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
It's Coulibaly. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 11 points in the game.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Now here's Irving. On the wing, Thompson. From the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes.
Screw Naz Red and Screw Ad.
There's McCollum with the 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Wow, I just love how McCollum responded with that 3 of his own, showing you what a competitive player he is.
Now here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio.
Adiyashif.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Third is Kyrie Irving.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Nice shot by George.
3 points.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Flag, and the layup is good off the glass. Flag's got 8.
A tough finish for Flag inside, but the young man just stayed committed.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving is becoming a sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership was a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Yeah.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Follow me on Twitter https://twitter.com/sgtdracula.
Subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Washington, Johnson.
Adidas Terry Clothes.
And it's Carrington in for McCollum. Here's Flag. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Wizards trail by 5. Here's Carrington. And it's Flag with a rebound. Russell against George. Pass to Flag. Washington outside. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kispert's got his second bucket on the night.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Here's Flag.
Adi so far is the worst Maverick of all time. That bonehead live in hospital bed.
Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well. These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Shots good by
Be
Carrington.
glad when we trade this fuck.
Out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Pass to Washington. Lively inside. Sar on him. And
Bill.
Lively with a basket. On the assist by Washington.
Getting out to a
Kyle.
nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And finished off by Sar.
Every time I watch Sar, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Washington outside. Here's Flagg, defended by Kispert. Outside for Russell. From behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another three!
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Up Nico and Adam Silver.
Everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Tipped! And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
George left side, Kispert outside. Pass to Carrington. From downtown, Lively grabs a miss. Here's Flagg. Again, Dallas.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
No Kyrie or Lucka means Jason Kidd ain't worth a piece of dog poo.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter. In this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
They've got Max Christie. Najee Marshall is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving.
Lively and Ed and Caleb Martin are going bye-bye at the deadline. Fuck them.
Offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off of screens.
I love the .5 offenses, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he is just so creative, even with the foul. Kyrie finds a way. To get the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Out to get a shitload of picks off them sorry-ass fuddles.
It really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Christie, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Christie hits them both. And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Here's Marshall following the score by Washington. Irving for three. Gets the three to fall. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Anytime Kyrie has a chance to make you pay from deep, he is going to do that.
Yeah, that one's good. Whitmore.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch. And
$50 million per year contract, and Bonehead only want to take vacations and stay home and eat bonbons.
Fighting over the screen.
yeah, and that's the the effect.
Why we can't nothing.
Now here's Whitmore. 9 points in the game.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Yes, it's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the
It'll be different if he played well.
So now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Slow toilet paper roll.
For Washington, Middleton is checked in for Johnson. Coulibaly comes in for Whitmore. And it's McCollum in for Carrington.
A D is hot fart.
Pass to Middleton.
I'm always right.
And the rebound goes to Dallas.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Davis. Wow, Anthony Davis throwing his weight around inside.
He is an elite finisher. AD converting with a man all over him.
Pass to Middleton. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
And it always looks good coming off his fingertips. Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters this league has ever seen.
Now here's Middleton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And we need to mention the impact he had on the defensive side as well. He blocked a couple.
Trade a D, trade AD.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score.
Fire kid.
Here's Davis. And again, it's Dallas.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
McCollum outside. And again, it's Washington.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots. Always looking for his next bucket.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. Washington making some changes. Sars checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in for Kispert.
At the line for 1, Anthony Davis.
That free throw good from Davis.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Outside Coulibaly. Goes up with the strike. Here's Bagley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Outside for Davis.
Fire kid, trade a D and sent Caleb Martin to outer space.
But when did that become a real...
That how you use ad.
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Lively, and Flagg subbed in for Exum. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. I think right now he might be looking at...
Dumb taking a vacation right now.
Coulibaly on the wing. Back to Carrington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Carrington's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
McCollum with a steal. It's Sarr with a drive. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, you see the mobility at his size. Just a great job by Sarr attacking the basket.
Irving, the pass to Davis. McCollum with
If
it.
he don't wanna be here, he can walk back to LeBron.
The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. 10 points for him.
Well, that's part of what makes McCollum a great player. He can find a way to score off the ball.
Here's Flagg. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
McCollum with a screen on Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And Dallas making a change here. Russell is checked in. And a change for the Wizards. George is checked in. And Tim, last made, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner going back to 1978. They are.
Once we trade Terry Close and Kid Bill front office Michael Malone head coach and win 5 championships and Kyrie retires.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
And Boston and Lakers won't win shit.
Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. Davis, that's good.
That how you use ad.
George outside. Sarr up top. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
That ain't shit no more.
Pass to Davis.
Oh, man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he's made all of his 6 tries at the line on this one.
You can see his focus at the stripe this half has been tremendous.
That free throw, good from Davis. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some
You want
executives
him.
complain, Graham, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those
Give us
teams
Tatum.
will be in trouble regardless. With the push for parity, the league might not mind giving.
Follow me on Twitter https://twitter.com/sgtdracula.
Pass to Sarr. Fires the 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now here's Thompson. To the left side wing. Here's Flagg. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Flagg's gotten 4 this quarter.
And at every level so far, Flagg has dominated. No surprise to see him doing it in the NBA.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare.
That bone brain better be back in 7 days.
Coming off a 31-point game against San Antonio.
I love how fiery Russell is. Just nailing the revenge 3 in style.
Back to Carrington. Pass to Sarr. Fires the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Thompson. Again, Dallas.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Pass to Sarr. The 3. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Davis.
If I was Dallas, I would go at house and take his sofa with him on it and go AAC.
That is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
From outside the arc. Carrington, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Basket counts. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
Here's Carrington. And the 3-pointer goes. Carrington's got 11 points.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Pass to Gafford. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis, tough to handle inside.
That's the essence of Davis's game, battling through contact and playing big inside.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Sarm. Pass to George for three, and again it's...
We ain't gonna win nothing as long as Jazz keep winning.
He's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Carlton Harrington, 3.
That shot is off. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing plays.
That is how you use Adman. So same with you.
Welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each.
You may get 7-8, but Toronto is cooking teams.
Fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back.
You gotta know how to use ad.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
You tie with Orlando.
Game from Anthony Davis in this one.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, the key is to be in an attack mindset, but still play under control. When you do that, good things tend to happen.
Dallas leading by 6. And now we go courtside for the story on C.J. McCollum. What's the situation, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. It's not good. A broken ankle. Potential surgery needed to stabilize it. And unfortunately, all signs point to a lengthy recovery time for him. Guys, it'll be a while before he's back on the floor.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
Unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type.
Look at that how you use him.
It didn't look good when we saw him go down.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got Carlton Carrington. Chris Middleton is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's George.
Can't move up. I need Memphis to lose and Clippers to lose games.
Carrington's got 17 points.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And the Wizards with another three.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Dallas leading by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often.
Dallas has to win because Blazers got a hard schedule.
Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Irving. The Wizards making their last shot. And that one's good. He's got 13.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Shot's good by Carrington.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Outside Irving. Thompson outside. There's the triple. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's got 24.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a
And lucky enough, Phoenix has a hard stretch as well.
Timeout called by by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guy.
Get up and get ready for your
Remember, that is how you use ad. But Golden State is rising up.
Here's Sarr. 22 points for him. Here's Coulibaly. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot
Look at standing and look at GB.
George with the block. Kispert outside.
That's how you can tell if you move up or not.
Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Irving. And rejected. For the lead. Shots good by Carrington. Carrington's got 28.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Irving for three. Fires in the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, that is Kyrie, the competitor. He would not let that three go unanswered.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. He buries it from 3. 27 points for him.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Flagg. Give him 20. Count it. Flagg's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, once Flagg gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
Pass to Kispert. Washington moving the ball around. And it's Coulibaly missing. The Mavericks lead by 3. Thompson with it. Now Sarr defending. Irving for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Back to Carrington. Pass to George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. George has got 18.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it.
I hate to say this, but Lakers must beat Jazz once and Suns beat Blazers and Dallas has to be New York. They are down, people. Must win.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Shots good by Carrington.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Outside Irving. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
Sometimes even I'm not sure how Irving does what he does out there.
Here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, to stop,
Good night.
you have to get better rim protection than that.
Outside Irving. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Irving's got 23.
We see this constantly with Kyrie, making tough shots against great defense.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Irving up top, covered by Carrington. Irving, the pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock, and again it's Dallas.
And he's been around a while, but Thompson still strikes fear into opposing defenses. He can flat out light it up, and he is doing it tonight.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that would clear the deck. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And another basket for Washington.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Davis drawing the double team. And there's Thompson on the assist by Davis. Thompson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Comes in for Sarr, and it's Johnson in for Coulibaly. The Mavericks lead by 4. Outside Russell. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. An impressive display.
Follow me on Twitter https://twitter.com/sgtdracula.
Now here's Carrington, guarded by Russell. George's shot is good.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
Now here's Washington. Shoots over George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Pass to Bagley. Inside. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Thompson. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's got a hot hand, and the D looks simply helpless.
Back to Carrington. And again, Washington with a triple.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
Now here's Washington. He's got 5. On target from range.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
It's stolen by Johnson. Going all the way to the rack.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
The Mavericks trailing. Russell to pass to Lively. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, D.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Davis, he's checked in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Thompson. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Davis. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Corey Kispert.
It's tough enough stopping Davis, even if you do foul him, but we just saw he can also power right through it.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Anthony Davis.
That free throw good from Davis. Outside Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Wizards out in front, leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie Irving out there with Max Christie. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Oh, strong make by Middleton. Now, he puts in a lot of the work in the weight room on his upper half, and you can see it on that play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Here's the 3. They get it again. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Flagg outside. Sinks it from distance. Flagg's got 33.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
The Wizards have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Steps back. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And the three-pointer goes.
3. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 29 points.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Three-pointer. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, count him up. Can't give Flagg a look from deep.
Here's Whitmore. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
good. Davis has got 42 in the game.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Count it. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Such a wide open look. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Now here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Here's Flag. From the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
And he makes the first. So for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. And it's Thompson in for Christie. And then for Washington, Sarge checked in for Bagley. George comes in for Kispert. And it's Coulibaly in for Johnson. Now here's Irving. Outside Davis. Pass to Flag. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. Another 3 for Dallas.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Wizards trail by 3. Now Middleton. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Flag. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Flag's got 42 in the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Now here's Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton drops in the 3. 3-point. Middleton's got 14 points here in the second half.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And it's Davis finishing things off inside.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Here's Coulibaly. Uses the glass on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. Outside Irving. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
Now here's Middleton. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
On the wing, Davis. Sinks that one from the post. Davis has got 46.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Now here's Middleton. And another basket for Washington.
And this is the definition of a clutch player. He's 6 for 7 in the quarter as they try to pull this game out.
Here's Flag outside, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Yeah, not many rookies come into the league as polished as Flag.
Lets a 3 fly, and that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. Middleton's got 24 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Book it!
Davis resolute with the and one.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington.
And defensively, they're not reaching and sending into the line like they were in the first half.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Oh, my, he's scorching hot. 8 for 9 in the final period and showing no signs of slowing down.
Flag outside from deep. Yes, sir, with the three.
Answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
Middleton. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Davis.
2 minutes.
And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so Middleton will bring it up for the Wizards. 9-point game.
Intelligent play by Middleton. Now, he does what he can to ensure he gets fouled while in the act.
He gets the first, and that brings him with an 8.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Middleton. 1:46 left in the fourth. Outside Irving. In for 2, beating the tenacious D.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Stolen by Davis. Now here's Irving. From downtown, buries it from outside.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Cooper Flag.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Both free throws good from Davis. 3 seconds. Separating the shot and game clocks. Puts it up from 17. Oh, no good. Here's Flag. From 6 feet. Gets it to go. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Cooper Flag.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Garrett Temple is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Ingram at the small forward. And for Dallas. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the center position. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have 2 extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And that's a tough shot by Flagg inside. Aggressive coverage just doesn't seem to faze him.
Ingram wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Doris with the big trade last season. There's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic. One of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Sean Tirani. Sean, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, with the window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Sean, we appreciate the reporting. And here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Took him no time at all on that one. Quickly's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Toronto. Now, here is Irving. Against Washington, he was really on his game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Raptors getting the bucket out left to the wing for the 3. And Flagg with the basket on the assist by Irving. Flagg's got 5 now.
I like Flagg from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Flagg. You saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Fires from deep. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And timeout.